back to my channel, Jamie Friend Colors. I'm Jamie, and today I thought we would just play in this book by Carolina Kubikowska? Carolina Kubikowska. I'm sorry that I can't pronounce all of these things. I, do what I can. I got on her website just to see, and it looks like she's Polish. So, I'm not Polish, that's why I can't pronounce any of these things. She has a couple of different coloring books. There is this one, and then I believe she also has one called Ticket to Ride, which I do not have. I'm just looking real quick, make sure. She also has prints and stuff you can buy. And then when I click on, I'll turn back to Polish. Okay, there we go. When I turn on the About Me section of her website, she really doesn't give any information on herself, so I don't know much. I will share what she's written, which is more like a poem or something. He looks through the crystal where the world is hidden, to which one can escape, the world of overgrown ferns, dew, and moss, where the reality moves away and the friendly hooting owl accompany the journey. The forest is safety, trees are eternal. I give this world to you, to those who want to experience it and find their angle in it. I will show it to you with pictures, and the journey is yours. So really, it's cute, and she kind of has, I don't know, mission statement or whatever, that she's kind of sharing this journey, and it's our journey, and we get to play in and experience it. But no real information about herself. So anyways, this book I think is, here's one I've done before, is very beautiful. It's also very dark. The hatching and grayscale in it is very dark, and so it doesn't lend itself to very detailed coloring, which is fine because it kind of gives me a place to play. It also feels, it's nice and it's thicker. It is good paper for whatever you want to, but see how dark it is? So I do tend to just play with watercolor type mediums in here, which I'm not very adept at, but it's a good place to play, and I don't ever put too much detail. This stuff is stuff she already has in the book. It's already colored for you, and see how it has a very watercolory look to it, so it just lends itself really well to that. I don't know about Ticket to Ride. I don't have that one. I'll have to look into it, but this is just, here's another one I've done, and just kind of play. I never put really any big detail in it. So I thought that's what we could just kind of do today for a little bit, is just play with some mediums. I'll show you what I have. I don't have a full set. I just have a few that I've bought open stock, and I think I bought like a little set of like fall colors or something. These Neocolor 2s. They are water-soluble wax pastel is what they say they are. Now there are Neocolor 1s, and they are just wax. They're not water-soluble, so they're just like a crayon. So if you're looking for these, you want to make sure that it has that 2 on it, Neocolor 2. And that's the water-soluble ones. So I said I just have a few. I'm not a very adept at water mediums, so I don't know. And then I saw these at my local craft store at Joann's. I usually go to Michael's, but my mother-in-law had given me a gift card to Joann's, and so I went over there. They usually don't have very many art supplies. I usually buy material and stuff there. But they had these, and they are called, let's see, the Art Crayon. And it says they are a watercolor crayon. Yeah, that's it. Watercolor crayon, mixed media. When I was a kid, I always called them crowns. The crayon. I didn't hear the difference. I had some hearing problems. I ended up getting tubes when I was a teenager in my ears. But I didn't hear the difference. So, yeah, so they seem like they are a lot the same. Kind of has a neo color too. So I thought we'd try them out. They're a lot more bulky though. I mean, so it would be harder to get in small places with them. But I thought we'd play with them. We'll see what happens. So anyways, let's just open the book and start playing. Okay? Oh, what do we want to do? Some mushrooms. Let's just pick something. Here's a flower. All right. So let's put some green on here. I've got a couple of choices for greens. All right. So we'll kind of do a little bit of shading, I guess, just by picking darker colors near the base. And I'm just going to color like they're a crayon, just kind of messily. This one is olive black. Put some of that on these here too. Okay. And then let's take, this is moss green. Vert green, moss green. And we'll put some of that on there. The water will spread it out, so I'm not worrying too much about it, just scribbling it on there. And I'm not taking it all the way to the edge. I figure the water will kind of do that. All right, so let's put a little bit of water. I just grabbed one watercolor brush. This is a Creative Mark Mimic Round 14, so it's a little bit of a larger brush. I thought it would be good. Oh, I was gonna grab a paper towel and I didn't. I'll just... Okay. So let's try this. Little water on there. Pull it out. Look how much more vibrant that color is. Not too worried about it. I'm gonna go grab a paper towel. All right. Pull that out. I'm not even worried if I go out of the lines. I'm just playing. Look how much more vibrant though that is once you add the water. I think that's pretty cool. I bet you could do this and then wait for it to dry completely and go back over it with your pencils, kind of like we do with markers or pastels. That would work. All right, let's add some more color here. Maybe we'll put some browns and yellows in the center. Let's see. Browns, yellows. Let's do, this one is kind of a yellow. This is a golden yellow, it says. try that, and then maybe for some shading in it, here is Raw Sienna. So let's try that. Put that Raw Sienna in. Okay, the outer edges. And then the golden yellow. Scribble it in there. I think, well, I don't know if it's better to like color the whole thing and then add water or do it in sections. I'll just do this one in sections. So I'm gonna add some water. Okay. And then we just have our flower. Well, we have some greenery little things out there. We could do lighter. We'll do them after. Let's do the flowers. So I have some blues, I have some purples, and I have some reds. Maybe let's do something kind of purpley. Let's see. We also have this one we could try. Maybe we should put it kind of for the deeper. Ooh, it's like way waxy, like much more creamy. I don't know. But a lot more color is coming off, I feel. We'll just put some stripes in. Oh goodness. This feels more like an oil pastel or maybe a gelato. It feels even creamier than a gelato. I do have some gelatos we could play with too. Maybe I'll have to pull some of those out, compare. I don't know if I've ever used water with my gelatos. I don't know if they're made for that way to do that. I don't know. I'd have to play. These say they're water soluble though, so we'll put it in and we'll try it. We'll put something lighter on the edges. Ooh, okay. Now that one just feels much more creamy, like you get more product at once. All right, what, does that have a color? I don't know if it has a color or not. Name. Plum. Okay, then this is, we're back to a neo color. This is mauve. Let's put some mauve in there. I don't know how it's gonna, we'll just kind of. This feels more like a crayon, maybe an expensive crayon, like definitely high quality. It's not a Rose Art, but this feels more like a crayon, where the other one felt more like a oil pastel, a little bit wetter, creamier, where this one's a little more dry. because I'm seriously just scribbling this on here. It's just kind of fun. Okay, let's see if there's any that I missed. Okay, now let's grab our paintbrush. I'll clean it off so it doesn't have any yellow or green in it. I'm gonna tap it off so it's not dripping. All right, I guess we'll just go in. Here we go. See how those do. Oh, wow. Lots of color. That art crayon, I think, I mean, it's more, there's more, more pigment, more product has come off in a single stroke than with the crayon. And I think it's taking a little bit more to dissolve it, but it's working beautifully, blending out. I'm not seeing any big streaks from it or anything. So I don't know if you guys watch Project Runway or not, but I love Project Runway. And it's been a couple weeks for you guys, but for me, the All-Star season finale was last night. Oh, I wanted Michelle to win so bad. I was going to be so mad if they gave it to Dimitri. I kind of feel like Dimitri thinks he's all that, and they've kind of let him believe he's all that. And I don't know, like sometimes I'm just like, it's not that good. What are you doing? Give him critique. He's not a fashion god, like, So he was frustrating me through the whole season. Because he's like, he won his season and he won his All-Star season or whatever. But this season of All-Stars was, everybody had won before. Like they were all winners of their season. And so I was just like, he's not any better than anybody else there. And I just didn't think he did that great of a job this season. Sometimes I was like, did he just phone this in? I don't know. But then they just swoon over at the judges. I was like, it's not that great. So anyways, I love Michelle. I think she is fabulous. I love her eclectic, grungy kind of style. I don't pull it off if I try to wear it, but I like it. So really wanted her to win. So I was happy. All right, well let's put in some maybe some lighter green into these. This is olive, light olive for the Neo color. They worked good together though, the art crayon and they felt different going on the paper, but then they were, I think, blending them out and stuff, are pretty comparable. Worked well. I don't know, I'm kind of being messy because I just feel like this style kind of renders itself to just being messy and kind of playing like I don't even care. See if we can move some of the color over there. And then I think you can take color straight off the crayon. We'll kind of, it seems like it's lighter if you do that. So, let me see if I can zoom in and I can show you what I'm seeing. So it looks like this paper, it kind of looks like watercolor paper. It's not. I think she probably drew the picture on watercolor picture paper and then they printed it onto just a cardstock. It's kind of what I'm seeing. So it is buckling. It's just cardstock, not a horribly heavy cardstock. The paper quality is good, but it is warping. And so I think what I've done in the past, I haven't played in this book for a while, but I think I kind of let it dry and then close the book and kind of smash it under other books. Because I have plenty of coloring books, I can just pile stuff on top of it and kind of smash it. And then, so you can see my other pages don't have much warping. They're just fine. So they kind of flatten themselves out if I kind of put the book away kind of smushed in between other books. So no worries there. That turned out pretty though. So quick too. Love it. We could go, I mean it could dry and you could go back on with pencil, but I like just kind of having a place to play with other stuff. So let's look at another one. Let's see. I don't want to have too many pages kind of wet next to each other. I mean, it's fine. It just needs a minute. This is like a whole bunch of mushrooms. We could do like blues on the mushrooms. Blues and browns. Turn our paper. Ooh, it's kind of big for... Alright, well let's try. Maybe even putting kind of a bluish... Ooh, I should grab my gelatos just to see what they are. I don't know if you can... if gelatos are meant to dissolve or not. Let's see. This is kind of my... I have a box of play stuff here. Let's see. Alright, so here's some gelatos. Okay. Alright, so what do they say on them? Here's a green. Doesn't say anything about it. I kind of smear them with my finger when I've done them before, like on chipboard or something with multi-medium. Let's just see. They're kind of a thicker, I think they're even wider than these crayons. The diameter of what you're working with. And they're very vibrant. This is the color Comet. And I know I can kind of smear it with my finger and kind of work with it that way. But let's see if it does anything when you add a little water. I don't know if it will or not. So I'm just going to do like a little bit right there. Take my brush. Make sure it's not dripping. We'll see if it spurts. Oh, it does. spreads really good actually. Okay, so we could play with the gelatos the same way. Sorry, you guys are so far away because the book is so big. Let's do one so you can see. So this was smeared with the brush, with the water. I don't care that it's going out of the lines. And this one I just did with my finger. So I'll do that again. If I put some on there, then I can smear it out with my finger compared to I can definitely smear it out further with the little water and kind of dilute it. So, depends on what you want, I guess. Cool. So we have lots to play with here. Just do some of these, finish these leaves up here, since we did so many of them. It's taking very little water to smear it, so that's nice. Alright, what about this art crayon? Let's try putting, oh, it even feels creamier than the gelato. It definitely doesn't go as far. Can we rub it with our finger? A little bit, not as well as the gelato does. So it's definitely not going as far as the gelato. I like it though. It's a pretty color. What color does this one say it is? Turquoise. Very simple names. Awesome. We could even add a little of the gelato in there, see if it kind of blend a little bit. Just kind of. Okay. So it definitely blended together and you get some of that color. I like it. We have just a few more leaves down here. We'll put some more of that turquoise. Just a touch of the gelato. Just a dot. Okay, clean off my brush. Alright, then we have this, almost looks like, could either be a branch or a claw. It's coming. Could be a branch though. Almost looks like it has talons though. I don't know. Okay, however you color it. And then we have all these mushrooms. So what do we want to color them? Kind of making a pile of what I've used over here. I kind of want to stick with blues. So maybe let's take the art crayon, the last one we have. I only have 3 of these. And we'll kind of put it on the stems in the darker areas. had to change my battery, so if the camera moved a little bit, sorry about that. So I'm just, like I said, putting this art crayon in kind of the darker areas of the stems of the mushrooms. So much product comes off with one light stroke of this. It's very soft. I'm just kind of doing this center one, and we'll work with it first. Okay, and then I kind of want to take, what is this? This is Sapphire Blue, the Neocolor 2s. Maybe we'll kind of put that in the shadows on the cap. Just kind of scribbling it on. I kind of like the feel of the Neocolor 2 more than the art crayon. I don't know, I just feel like I have a little more control. I probably don't. But I feel like I do, because like the tip is smaller and not so much product is coming off with the lightest touch. I don't know. Okay, so I've kind of scribbled that on there. And then I'm kind of wondering if I should wet that and then add another color, or if I should go ahead and add the other color I want, which I think I kind of like this. I don't know, it kind of looks like a radioactive green. What is this called? Starburst. This is a gelato. If we do this, we'll have Neocolor, gelato, and art crayon all on the mushroom. I say let's go for it. Why not, right? Alright, we'll just kind of stick this. Ooh, that is bright. On there a little bit. And you have to remember that the gelatos are going far, so I don't need to add too much. That's already like mixing with the other colors there. Again, because the radius of the product is so much wider, I don't feel like I have as much control. But I know I can smear this out quite a bit with the water, so I think it's okay. Alright, do I see anywhere else? Oh, down here. Alright, moment of truth. We'll add a little water to this and we'll see what happens. I don't know. So I think that art crayon is probably the one that takes the most work to dissolve. The Neocolor and the Gelato is just a touch of water, makes them go far, whereas the art crayon needs a little bit more work. That's okay. They look like they all play together pretty well though. See, it just doesn't seem to go as far. Whereas I'm putting a little bit on that Neocolor and it just goes forever. I have like radioactive mushrooms here. That gelato is kind of fun because it has a touch of sparkle in it too. Oh my goodness. I think it's pretty. Like, it's definitely kind of a mess, but like, this is just for fun. It's gonna smear. I don't care. I think I can kind of more of this gelato. I kind of like it. It's just kind of fun. I mean, it's definitely not tight or detail oriented, but it's just kind of fun to play with the color. I like it. All right, we have some more mushrooms down here. Should we do them the same or should we do them different? Let's see. I don't know. I kind of want to do them a little different. Let's see what we have here. Well, what's this? This is Galaxy Gelato. It looks kind of purpley. I don't know, let's do, I just kind of figure if it's on. We'll add some blue in there too, I think, just to help keep it a little cohesive. But we're gonna add this kind of purpley gelato called Galaxy. Okay, then let's grab, what's this? This is Cobalt Blue. I almost want to add that, what is this? The Starburst, just on the tip. Who knows? This could be a mess, guys. When we activate it, because all those colors blending together. Might turn out cool though. All right, let's add some water. Let's zoom back in. So it's kind of a hot mess right now. We'll see what it does. What have I got to lose? Ooh, that's kind of pretty actually. We'll leave that sunburst for a minute. come back to it. Oh, I kind of like the way that it's blending together. You kind of have a little bit of that separation of color, but it's kind of cool. Okay. If you don't like messy arting, this is not for you. Like, this does not look clean and precise, but it's so pretty in this book. It doesn't matter. It's just to play. That sunburst isn't moving a whole lot. I just wanna. In this book, it really doesn't matter. Look how pretty! I like it. Let's do this look here just with some brown. I don't know. What is this? This is Van Dyke Brown. Put a little of that in there. I love just how loose and messy you can be. And this is yellow. Make sure my brush is clean. I like it. Should we add just a little of this purple up at the top, like up here? Like, we'll just kind of put some dots. Just a little bit. It doesn't give a lot, but just a little bit. Cool! My goodness. Look how fast that was, and look how pretty it is. It's just simple. Okay. Should we do one more? That one's skin. I do have some that would work for skin tones. Do that one. See what else. There's some moths and a tree. And an apple. Bird. Another flower. We've already done a flower. I kind of want to do the hand. Or there's a face. Do a face. Alright, let's try the face. This could be a hot mess, but it could be fun. Okay, so let's do, I have this color. This is called Flesh. So we'll definitely put that in there. Okay. And then let's add, what's this? This is golden ochre. We could put a little golden ochre at the edges. And then I feel like we need to put just a little bit of pink in her cheeks, right? Should we try a gelato for that? That seems dark. What's this? This is called Mars. It's pretty red. Just put a dot. Oh! Maybe even a dot on her nose. Dot on her lips. That could have been a mistake. That's okay though. We're just playing. And should we put some... What is this? Is this empty? Oh no. Okay. I'm getting a whole bunch of messages. My computer is in the other room, but I'm still hearing it go off. Let's put a little brown on her eyes. Let's see, what's this? Chestnut. Okay, let's add a little bit of water. Let's see what happens. Kind of dissolve that gelato a little bit, and then we'll see if we can kind of blend in those other colors. That's good. That's not bad. It's not nearly as dark as I thought it was going to be. So that's nice. And it has just a little bit of glitter. Just kind of fun. We have her eyes. Okay, I'll clean off my brush. We'll kind of dissolve the skin color. Look at that. Why did we spend all those weeks on skin tone? I'm going to take some of that golden ochre right off the crayon and put under her in a few places here. Blend it out a little bit. Darken it up. Cool beans. I like it. A little more on her neck. I like it. Alright, I'm putting the colors I've used on the other side. I'm trying to use all my colors. I don't know why, but I am. Between all these what, 3 pictures we're doing? Okay, so we have some leaves. I have one green left. Well, I have this too. What's this? This is green ochre. Let's put some of that in there. Okay, and then I have bright green. Woo! Okay. We'll just scribble some of this on there. Okay, and then I kind of think that is enough, or should we add a little more color? Let's do, this is English red. Let's just put a touch of this in there. Kind of down at the bottom of each. Not too much. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, I like it. That's pretty. Kind of a, almost a fall colored leaf, you know, where there's just still a touch of green in it, but it's turning. I've tried using Neocolors in other books and I just haven't liked them that much, but in this book there's just something that like just works. It's just so freeing, you know? I don't know. Alright, let's see. We've got some flowers. I've got a few reds here. A few purples. Let's try some of these reds on these flowers. So, what is this one? This is Indian red. We're gonna put kind of in the middle there. In the shadowy bits. Okay, that's all I'm seeing. Then we have scarlet. Put a little scarlet on there. And then there's this orangey color of the gelato. This is called Supernova. I kind of want to put this on kind of the ends a little bit. It's way orange. Okay. Alright, let's see what that does. Okay, I kind of want to go into, let's start at the tip and kind of work our way in. Let's see if, kind of work on dissolving that gelato a little bit. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I kind of like that better. because you don't lose that brightness at the end. So we'll dissolve at the ends first and then work our way into the center of the flower. Yeah, I like that. Pretty. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. I'm running out of colors. Still got a few here. Let's do... We have these horns. I'm looking at them. We have this color. What is this? Odyssey in a gelato. Kind of a yellowish, kind of a yellow ochre color, what I'm seeing. I'm just gonna put some of that on there. And then maybe even, if this is just black, grayish black, maybe we'll add a little bit of that. It'll probably just darken it up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that worked great. Okay, and then we have these little creatures in her like nest of hair down here. I have this yellow. We can put the yellow for their eyes. This was just yellow, okay. And then I kind of have this lilac color. I don't know. They'll be purple. Kind of want to put purple over on these too. And we'll grab a color from over here. This is Van Dyke Brown, which we have used before. There we go. Let's try that. A little purple. They're just kind of cute. I'll take that Van Dyke Brown. There's like a stick up here. Beautiful. I think I'm gonna kind of leave her hair the way it is. I don't know that I want to add. Ah, I love it. It just turned out so pretty. Don't have much left here that we haven't used. We have 2 reds and then quite a few of gelato still. I think we did pretty good, you guys. So we did that one and the mushrooms. Where are they? There they are, our mushrooms. The paper's already starting to flatten out just by having been closed, so I'm not too worried. And then this flower, look at that. It's flattening out too already. So good book to do some play with watercolors. I really like it. How much fun. that much fun. Pretty book. I'll have to look in and see if I can find her other book. I don't know if it's available or not. I got this book a while ago, but if I can find it, I will link it down below. Yeah, I was just playing today. I hope you guys had fun watching me play, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you liked it, and enjoy your weekend. Find some time to color, to play, and relax. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.